You tend to push him into that trot is what you're always doing. He started doing that because you stopped him over here by me. So now all he wants to do is turn around. Do you need the crop? Trotting. You should feel it. Should be rough. He's trotting. To get him out of that trot, you gotta. There he's gating. Let's see. I better go and trot around that corner. Wrong lead. No, he's still turning his head in even over there.
What's that?
He's still turning his head in. Push with your legs to get him to turn. Trot.
Come on.
He's trotting.
What?
He is trotting.
Yeah. Whoops. Turn.
Just once you stop him, I want you to correct some tack.
Oh.
One, he's not doing as good without his crop. He's not listening to you.
I don't think he is.
He's really got his head up. You got a little more control on him and he doesn't like it.
What's that?
You have more control on him with that bit switched and he doesn't like it.
Come on.
And so he's really putting his head up. Talk about zigzagging everywhere. You know, it's time to take that thing and slap him. You have your right rein really tight. That's okay, I'll record it for you. Definite change in his attitude once you switch where the bit position is. Try loosening the reins a little bit with that bit. Practically starting to canter all over the place. He's having a fit because he's got a little more control. Don't like that.
See what he's doing?
You need to stop him and start over.
Oh.
Loosen the reins a little bit. He's doing that because you have more control because of the position on that bit. You're switching it on the tongue. He's raising his head to try to move that bit around so you have less control of him.
Okay, so I need to become an asshole.
I have a suggestion. Try. Horse is getting better with that bit switched, but he's having a fit with his head up. Oh, he's trotting a trot. He's trotting. No, he's not. Yeah, when he gets all pissed off, then he gates. He's about cantering. He's going a little too fast. Whoops. Going too fast. I missed him.
See, he's doing very little improvement with the less rain.
Where he'll turn and he'll have my side too tight.
Now,
But yet he expects the horse to turn. See how tight you just jerked it? And the horse is responding by turning because you jerked. You're jerking your reins too much. No, he's doing it in reaction to you. Oh, he has to get tired.
He's trotting, isn't he?
Yeah, kind of barely.
Look,
It's like more like he's a little off.
you're pissing me off. You don't stop right there.
Yeah, see, you're jerking your reins everywhere.
You're going to stop or I tell you to stop. See, the reins are all messed up. Look.
I think this dirt is so thick, it's like the ocean. I think that horse has a hard time getting a rhythm. See, he's got one right there, but over there I noticed it's more compact, especially around the back of that arena, which is where he gates better. He's trotting. It's more like off, not really a trot, outright trot. This is outright trot is really rough. Can you come toward me? Straight on? Thank you. I said straight on toward me. You can see how your hands are going. See what you're doing with your hands? Then you drop it and then wonder why he moves forward.
Do what?
You are all over the place with those reins.
Asking him to do this.
You have the rein tight toward me. It's tight toward me.
You know
It
what?
is tight toward me.
I'm going to drop them all the way down to prove my point. Now, are those more than low enough now? Are they?
How are you going to stop him
Exactly.
or slow him down? But you still have to loosen him. It's time to slap him because he's being a jerk.
Walk.
The rein toward me is tight.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, with a green horse, and you're jerking. You're not pulling him. That horse won't respond to jerking.
Okay, help.
You can't figure out how to turn the horse.
Turn him this way.
Because he's wanting to turn, and you need to start slapping him. Damn, stupid idiot. Yeah, he straightens out. You just jerked him. Just jerked him to the right, and he turned to the right. And then you jerk him back to the left.
Turn, damn it. Walk. Get it out. Slow down. Turn. Oh. Give me that fucking crop. I'm gonna get off and beat the shit out of him.
Oh, leave him.
No,
Knock
he
it
didn't
off.
do what I asked him to do. Now what did
You
I
have
do
the reins
wrong?
too tight.
Full of shit. If I have the reins like this all the time, and he turns his head this way, this one loses, this one tightens, regardless of where my hands are. He's pulling away. God, George.
You're doing it.
No, I'm not. Well, I'll just have to, I guess when I make the money, I'll just have to hire somebody to do this. Okay? Can't very well have it too tight now, can I? Can I? See?
And he turned too, didn't he?
You know what? If I would have had it held, hand right in the same position, now you watch. You watch this one tighten up. My hand will stay right here.
The one on my
See?
side
Look.
is...
Look,
The one on your side is tight.
because he pulled it tight.
What are you doing?
Okay, I'm trying to turn him.
Yeah,
Now, watch where his head goes. Way over there.
you didn't kick him to make him move. That's exactly what his head should do.
No.
And it does it the same way too.
See, I didn't ask him to
And
do
the
that.
rein on my side is tight. So he'd keep going forward. He does not nick rein. And you can start kicking on your legs to make him move. Because he's still green and he still doesn't know what he's doing because he has someone who's being a jerk.
Walk.
You don't put your hands over by his ears.
Walk. I don't want to be accused of my hand, my rein.
Kick with your foot.
Walk.
See, and he's starting to go, isn't he?
Yeah, but look how far his head's going over. Guess we just gotta practice these turns because he just can't get them straight.
And he's freaking doing them. He's doing exactly what you're asking.
Look, should I have to have my hand way over here?
Lower your reins without putting your hands there. And start kicking his side. He doesn't know how to turn yet because you ain't been teaching him right. Because you've been pulling every freaking way. The horse is the one confused, not you. Well, actually, you are too. Yeah, and he's turning just the way he should. So why are you complaining? Kind of proves that you've been pulling both directions when you ride.
Now he walks sideways.
Kick him. Your foot's clear back instead of in. Your foot should be in front of you. You have no idea what contact with a mouth means, now do you?
I don't really have any contact on the mouth. Range all the way down now. Now you got to pull all the way back to my stomach to get him to slow down. See, I don't know when to smack him because he's misbehaving or when I'm, whatever.
Only ridden him about 20 minutes now. The timer on this says 13 minutes, so he's ridden him about 20 minutes. I've recorded everything but our arguing.
Hey, we're way out here in Timbuktu again.
Kicking him, and he's
Right
starting
hand is
to do
off,
it.
He walks right into the wall. No, don't even say
Your
anything.
body language is allowing him to do that.
Don't even say anything.
Because-
I don't want to hear it.
Because everybody else would be screaming and making him do it. Say, cut it out.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Of course, when he gets over here, he's going to start wanting to come over here.
Walk.
Oh.
See?
Kick him with his leg.
Walk.
And if he doesn't do it, then frickin' slap him.
Walk.
Don't come so close to me.
It shouldn't matter if you're sitting there or not.
Well, it's called training, Ken.
Most things he's guards, when you're there, he just wants to go to you.
He'll go to anybody. Jeez. Now, that was too much of a jerk. Overcompensating. You're still
Yes!
Oh yeah, she's got her battery level indicator turned
Chapter
off.
complete! Uh-huh.
Hi, Kaya.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not. I was just saying hi to her.
Don't tape me. Don't tape me.
Hi, Barney. Barney. Barney, Barney. Barney, Barney, Barney. Barney, Barney.
He's trotting. He's trotting there. Total trot. Just for your knowledge. That rain, were you trying to come straight toward me?
No, I'm not. I was trying to turn right. What do you think?
Oh.
I had his head over here and my leg was here. He was walking forward.
You're jerking the reins.
No, back. Now turn. You're going to turn and you're going to get used to it. Turn. Now. Hope. Okay, back. Give me your shit. Back. Hope. Back. Now
It's called seesawing.
What? I only did that because you didn't want to turn right over that gate with a circle. Turn.
Batteries are going dead on this. I think he's into a trot now. It's like when he comes out of that, he starts trotting.
Turn.
See, and he did it. Very good. He'll start doing better. It's been about a half an hour since we started riding. Running out of tape, and it looks like we're running out of batteries.
Have James get back on it.
Color Stay Overtime Shears. Introducing Kraft Mayo and a revolutionary new no-mess Big Mouth jar. The Big Mouth will have a smooth, creamy taste go where you want it to, not on your hands. Kraft Mayo. A butter sharp mayo.
I heard DirecTV has this thing called the DirecTV Movers Connection. They move and install your DirecTV service in your new home when you move. And it's free.
Great. That's nice.
I'm glad we did this.
Movers Connection, only from DirecTV. Another example of how DirecTV is rethinking the way television should be.
one player.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm sorry, but half the games out there are only one.
It doesn't really make any difference because we've got one paddle that doesn't really work all that well anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You need a new paddle. Huh?
I forgot about that. Paddle won't work. Whew, I'm getting cold. Go home.
Benjamin.
When I take James to church in the morning, we'll all take Ben with me.
So rude, Dad.
You need to work
I
on
touched
fixing.
Somebody at the church,
Dad.
there's that main power switch in the back of the van or back of the bus I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Well, every time they charge the batteries, somebody goes over there and turns the switch on and leaves it on. It's happened about 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
So someone's playing a prank and doing it deliberately.
George.
Because Jim told me,
Maybe kids play in it.
I don't know, but Jim told me that he charged up the batteries to the point where the water started to boil. And 3 days after that was when I went over there and the switch was on the on position. The batteries were stone dead again.
Stop.
But he said that when he got there to charge them up, one of the other guys in the church had charged him up. When he got there, the switch was on. The battery charger was disconnected. So, and it's got to be somebody in the church doing it, kids or something doing it.
Could be kids playing it.
Because whoever it is knows that they're trying to charge it up.
A neighbor or
Stop. Stop.
Unfortunately, what whoever's doing it doesn't know is that by doing that, they're destroying the batteries.
Science.
They can't lock the bus doors.
Well, he was talking to me about what kind of locks to use to lock up the bus. And I was telling him,
It'd be hard to lock the
I told him, I said, if it's a prankster and they put a house bond to it, I told him if it's older kids, they can get a hold of a grinder and they can grind the padlock right off. I told him I would stick a, you know the kind that metal boxes have, you stick a key in and the lever inside locks it? I told him I'd put one of those kind in.
Well, either way,
Let's play with that one truck.
Because a padlock they can snip off with bolt cutters or cut the hasp off or whatever.